This isn't the time to strike up a conversation. You need to hide, and fast. Okay.
Stealing a Moloch from an exorcist. How did you pull that one off, Magilu?
Bienfu was my Moloch to begin with. Then he betrayed me and ran away from his rightful home.
Miss Magilu treats Malachim so bad. I couldn't take it anymore. After a little while, I ran into Madame Eleanor. She was so much nicer to me.
I see. Now, just how am I going to punish you for that little slander on my character?
Ooh.
The bad days are here again.
You're an exorcist, then.
I'm a witch, silly. Bienfu here is the catalyst thingy for my magic.
But only exorcists can form a pact with Malachim.
Oh yeah? Says who? Someone who likes making dumb rules?
Enough, Velvet. Questioning her is a good way to go mad.
I mean, he's got me there. He is Norman. He deserves it. Can I still feel bad about it? Am I allowed to feel bad? Yeah, I killed the armadillo thing. Nice. Nice. So I've just got him to get. Oh, you're back in one piece. The boss has been waiting for you. Hold on before I talk to the boss. Nope.
You did the job well, it seems.
You heard quickly.
That's about all I'm good for. And with these old ears, sometimes it's hard to hear it all.
And did you learn anything about the key for passing through the barrier?
Yes. Only the high-ranking exorcists can enter through the barrier protecting Artorias and his temple. Exorcists are considered high-ranking if they are accompanied by at least 4 greater Malachim.
So if we had 4 powerful Malachim with us, we could slip through.
But Malachim outside the Abbey's control are rare. They thought this through.
Well, I may not look it, but I'm a greater Moloch.
Aizen, Laphicet, and Bienfu. So we just need one more.
We'll have to steal it then.
So I have to come too? Sounds like a pain.
Then stay. We don't need you. We'll keep Bienfu, though.
You have no courtesy. How about, it would be an honor, Madame Magilu? More like that.
Yeah.
Would you come if we asked? To attack the shepherd?
Depends on how you ask. A battle between shepherd and demon sounds like a real fine spectacle.
I'm afraid this is just how Miss Magilu is.
Miss Magilu, I would like it if you came with us. Please.
Luffy said.
Well, what choice does that leave me? I suppose I could tag along a little while longer.
You can count on me.
Melchior will be there. You and I still share the same goal.
Our business is done. You can have this back.
Keep it, dear. As long as you have that, we will count you as an ally worthy of aid.
Allies of the ones trying to kill the Savior? You might regret that.
Such a considerate young lady. Listen, dear, all of us live on the fringes of their so-called reason, do we not?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Velvet, wait.
My.
I can't blame him. It's been a long night.
Some aid for your allies?
Of course. Right away.
You're finally up.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Getting sleepy or hungry is a natural part of life. I won't eat you.
What about your wounds? Feeling pain? That's also natural, right?
I'm fine. It was nothing.
You're really tough, aren't you, Velvet?
You have to be tough if what you seek is revenge.
Revenge?
We're leaving. Rokuro and the others are waiting at the plaza.
See you later if you're still alive. Oh, what a nice lady. These folks stayed up all night to pose as guards. Let them sleep a while, alright? Ugh, losing all my teammates. Done a lot for us. I hope we meet again. Come back and have some mabo curry with us. Made from humans. That was extremely dangerous.
What joy to face a clear, refreshing morning. Especially after a long night of meting punishment on my heartless betrayer.
The end! My poor, battered body!
You better not kill our key.
You're one to talk. Better not eat the boy. He's your precious key now.
I know.
Oh? You're facing the Shepherd and an Empyrean. Old Shepsy's one thing, but Empyreans are, you know, just gods who created the world. You think you can win just by smacking it around a bit?
That's no Empyrean. It's a phony. Artorias is just using a legend to control the people. Wouldn't a true god be able to do something about the demon blight?
You don't believe in Innominat?
I believe there exists something people call Innominat. But it's just a Moloch that used a special art to bring the other Molochim into our world.
You sound confident.
I witnessed it 3 years ago.
Well, if it's not actually a god we're against, we just might stand a chance.
Of course we do. And ultimately, our target is Artorias. I don't care about anything else.
Revenge against Artorias. For her brother.
All right, Laphicet. Which way is the Empyrean's throne?
It was north of Logris. In the mountains up the Danan Highway.
If exorcists are keeping up their inspections, they might provide us a chance to steal another Moloch.
I sent my men a Sylph-J with orders to scout out the inspectors. With their information, we'll be able to plan the attack.
We can meet up at Port Zexon.
That's the plan.
Those Sylph-Jays are handy little birds, aren't they?
Not only will they always find their destination, they can make for emergency rations in a pinch. I hear grilled Sylph-J goes rather well with a nice glass of the hard stuff.
It's because of the work those birds do for us that we're able to stay one step ahead of the Abbey. Those birds are indispensable to us pirates, and we consider them a part of our crew. Don't even joke about eating them.
All right. Still, I wonder how they actually do their thing. I know that carrier pigeons rely on their homing instincts, but Sylph-Jays can locate a person wherever they are, right?
They're really smart birds. I read in a book that rather than memorizing locations, they can pick up on people's wavelengths. When you send out a Sylph-J, the bird can sense the change in your thoughts, and will seek out the recipient you have in mind.
I hardly ever see them in the wild. Are they a kind of Moloch or something?
No, they're not Molochim. They're just an incredibly rare species native to an island in the north. It's a funny story. A chance storm sent us docking at that island, and a mother Sylph-J got blown onto our ship, eggs, nest, and all. Sadly, the mother bird died almost immediately. But Benwick stepped in and kept her eggs safe and warm.
So that's why they're so attached to him. Usually, they're really hard to train as messenger birds, too.
That's Benwick for you. He's always had a knack for things that would give other people trouble.
Maybe when they hatched, they took one look at his wild hair and mistook him for their mother.
You know what? They are comfortable enough with him to use his head for their nest. So you might have a point. Now that you mention it, he did ask me not to hit him on the head, because one of the Sylph Jays just laid her eggs.
Well, if more birds are on the way, we could just eat one to see how it tastes.
No! Don't even think about it!
It was worth a try.
Hello again! I'm Yenfu, a Moloch! Nice to meet you all! Just so you know, I'm a Greater Moloch. You're a Greater Moloch too, Laphicet! I'm sure we'll get along great!
I'm classified as a Greater Moloch?
That should be no surprise. You've got a lot of power, despite your appearance. You're a Greater Moloch too, aren't you, Izem?
So I've been told, but I can't say I care for measures made by folks who tether my kind.
I didn't know that's what it was.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Just promise me you won't judge your own value from a label given to you by others.
I won't. I promise.
What if that's all that gives me self-worth?
They're pirates and demons. Pay them no heed. To me, you are the greatest of all.
The greatest? Do you really mean it? Oh, Miss Magilou, you're so kind! You've changed so much since I left.
She really hasn't.
But you haven't changed at all. You are eternally my greatest servant.
Oh, I don't want to be the greatest then! Oh, this is bad, bad!
And our roster of the oblivious grows longer.
Or like best roster. All right. Let's go see these important people. Hello.
I hear the High Priest was injured and will be recuperating somewhere for the near future. The church is saying he was cleaning his villa when something fell off a shelf and hit him. But there's also rumors that thieves snuck into the palace and attacked him. If that's true, who could have done it? He's always been there for the people, and everyone looks up to him.
What a terrible rumor.
Indeed. I want to believe it's just that, a rumor, but it's got the children all frightened.
I'm not scared at all!
Liar! Sis saw you crying! I'm the one who's not scared at all! If any bad guys show up, I'll handle them!
Ooh, scary. I'm sure bad guys won't come near you.
Something fell off a shelf? Nice. They're doing a really good job of covering this up.
If it got out that the High Priest was murdered, and in the castle of all places, the people would lose faith in the government.
Let's pray that High Priest Gideon makes a swift recovery from his wounds. Please heal High Priest Gideon. May those who hurt High Priest Gideon be punished. I love those options. Either A, he was cleaning and something fell off the shelf and gave him a little bump on the noggin. Or people broke it and killed him. Those aren't even like close to the same thing. Did you have a nice walk together? He wants to run all the time, so he ended up dragging me the whole way. I'm exhausted. Haha. Sounds like you had your work out for you. But with a little practice, I'm sure you can train him. I'll give it my best. I mean, sure. Hello, Lady Hawk. How's it going? There are an awful lot of soldiers around, strange considering the ceremony's over. Heh, oh, to be young like that again. Are you just staring at them and being like, wish I could be young. I love your music. Please teach me how to play. Teach me everything you know. Huh? Well, if you want.
Hey, I remember you. I'd never forget someone dressed as weird as you guys. You're those traveling misfits. The ones who did that dove act in Logris. Mad Lou's Menagerie, right?
It's Magillou's Menagerie. Get it right or pay the price. So, you saw us in Logris?
That's right. I was there on Port Zexon business. I really looked forward to seeing you perform, but it never happened. But today's my lucky day. How about performing here in Port Zexon tomorrow? I want to see that sullen girl go coo again. It was hilarious. And that magician's dove trick, too.
Sure, but I'll have you know we don't come cheap.
Oh, I've got the money. I'd pay anything to see that again.
No.
Oh, come on, please.
Take a hint.
Hey now, don't be like that.
Sorry, friend. Best give it up. Otherwise, my apprentice here might show you a special trick she's been itching to practice. One where she makes you disappear.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Do it.
If you insist. But just a warning, there's no guarantee you'll make it back. Still want to try?
Wait, seriously?
Seriously. And remember, it's Magilou's menagerie. See you at our next show.
Magic to make me vanish. Not entirely sure if I want to see that. Oh, you would vanish. I mean, who wouldn't want to see the good old coup? There are a lot of patrols about. Did something happen? Just a minor incident at the palace. There's security as a precaution. There's no need to worry. Yeah, books falling off shelves. Coup. Man,
I've been feeling really out of it recently. I was much happier when I was drinking sweet, sweet nectar. It suddenly got a lot harder to get. The price shot up 20 times in the black market. I came to the capital hoping it'd be easier to find, but no one's got any.
Give it up. It's got vermilion ore in it.
What? Vermilion ore? I heard that stuff is crazy addictive. Real bad news.
It'll be easier to quit now that it's harder to find. Real sailors don't need that crap, right?
Yeah, you're right. I don't need nectar. From now on, I'm going to the bar after work. Hey, buddy, thanks for the tip.
So these days I struggle to fall asleep without a nighttime. Yeah, you're right. I don't need that addictive stuff. I'll just get sloshed. Yep, that's. I'm glad we were there to send him down the straight course. Let us take the same vow as Lord Artorias to offer our lives in service to the people. We will join you. Let our combined strength overcome disaster and reclaim peace and prosperity. Yep. Rum all the way. Rum. Can dogs really catch demon blight? Yeah, I've heard of it happening to animals. If this little guy turned into a demon, it'd be worse than my girlfriend turning into one.
Hi, Lady Hawk.
I'm just kidding. Come on, man. Technically, that is only going to get you in hot water.
Lord Artorias' speech really struck a chord with me. I'm sure everyone else in town feels the same way. Actually, it would be problematic if they don't.
Why would you have a problem with that?
One word, lady. Business. The ceremony to move the great Empyrean Innominat is going on now, right? After a speech as moving as that, anyone would want to offer a prayer to the new Empyrean, which is why I'm selling commemorative chalices. They've just come in from Port Zexon.
Oh, Innominat's blessings are many indeed. Are you decorating the chalices with anything?
I'm just about to deliver them to the craftsman to get them engraved.
I just hope all this effort doesn't go to waste.
Impossible! This is the perfect opportunity. I guess amateurs just don't get it.
I may not know business, but I know how this story ends.
Artorias, this ceremony, all of it. I'll end this by my own hand.
I've had a wonderful business idea, selling sacred chalices at the throne. Think about it, the buyers would be moved, the abbey will become even more popular, and I'll be rich. Everyone comes out a winner. Pretty savvy, don't you think? Yeah. I mean, perfect. It'll go fine. Probably. Safe journeys. Yeah, safe journeys to us.
We're to meet up with the scouts at Port Zexon.
I mean, all things considered... I gotta sneeze.
What's the matter, Laphicet? You look like you're not feeling well.
Doesn't he always?
You can stay out of this.
You're a demon swordsman. Aizen is a cursed Moloch. Magilu is a bizarre witch. But what am I?
Turning existential here.
You're Velvet's tool and emergency rations, aren't you?
That's what Lady Teresa called me too. A tool. But I'm alive.
I get it. You're starting to wonder what your place in the world is. In that case, there's only one answer. You have to decide it.
Huh?
It's all up to you. It depends on what you want.
That's what it means to be alive. You control the rudder of your life. Your hands on the wheel.
My life. My rudder.
Doubts are okay too. They're just further proof you're alive.
I'll protect you until you find your answer. Your arts have helped me often enough.
Alright. I don't really understand. But thank you.
Pretty words and all. But take care who you listen to, kid. Demons and reapers, remember?
I hear there's a wicked witch about too.
Get going or get left behind.
Ah! We risk the wrath of the revenging reprobate! For now, let our rudders take us forward!
I mean, yeah. I feel like it's kind of like the nameless brand at stores. It's like, isn't saying it's nameless giving it a name? We're the no-name brand. Well, that's your name. Aha! Very stupid thing.
Woo! It's a big
Wait, what's your weakness?
Yourselves. This guy means business.
I know. Training isn't worthwhile if you get killed while doing it.
Oh. I was gonna say, like, technically we didn't kill that guy, so, you know, if anyone comes after us, I can be like, I'm pretty sure it was your pet bird that attacked him. I mean, you know, the book.
Yes, I know. I'm incredible.
You know, on the downstairs shelf. That's a random skill that increases the speed in which equipped master skills are learned. 5 statistics elements and status elements interact various ways. Examples include, but are not limited to, those suffering from reduced attack are 4 times more likely to get inflicted with paralysis. Those suffering from reduced earth attack are 4 times more likely to get inflicted with burning. Enemies weak to earth, twice as easily slowed. Enemies resistant to water cannot be poisoned. Enemies resistant to wind cannot be inflicted with reduced focus. If you're worried that it might be confusing to suddenly be given control of a new character following a switch blast, you can instead perform 2 switch blasts in a row, which allow you to keep controlling the original character. A single combo switch blast can only be followed by another switch blast or mystic art.
Whew. That thing was pretty strong.
You just wanted something good to train on.
I'm not in it just for myself. If I get stronger, I'll be more helpful in your battles. This counts towards the repayment of my debt.
But you don't deny at least part of it was for yourself.
Of course not. Every true swordsman wants to train so they can improve themselves.
It might be a little late to ask, but what debt exactly are you repaying, Rokuro?
My sword is my life. When I was separated from it, Velvet told me where to find it. Also, she broke me free from a 500-year-long prison sentence.
You say that like it's an afterthought.
And that's why I can't fully trust you.
I don't follow. Us Rangetsu men are renowned for our sense of duty and commitment.
Actually, now that you mention it, Rangetsu's a pretty unusual last name.
I heard your family specializes in unconventional swords and fighting styles.
That's true. Our ancestor was a swordsman from way off in another country who came to this land a long time ago.
A foreign swordsman, huh? I guess that explains why your swords and techniques stand out so much.
He had quite a hard time getting by in this unusual land, until he was taken in by an aristocratic family. Ever since, the Rangetsu clan has accepted the rule of their benefactors and has served them in repayment of their debt.
Serve them as bodyguards?
Bodyguards, assassins, Spies, body doubles.
Whatever the order, your family will carry it through.
Always return that which you've borrowed, even if you must repay it with your life. That was our ancestors' creed. In truth, 4 of my 5 older brothers are dead. You have to admit, we take our sense of duty seriously.
Yeah.
All right, I get it. You and your family are all tied to your sense of honor.
That seems to be the case. We can count on him. As long as he's on our side, at least.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
I mean, it's not like he's just gonna turn on us, right? Pink. Let's create a save file before we go in. Lord Shepherd Artorius, aye, he's the man to guide us. Indeed, and with the new temple to the Empyrean Innominate, sir, we'll see a new age of peace. Bleh. Why can't these all just be simple, easy words, people? Simple, easy words. Latin is easy. Latin is a dying language. The Van Valvali. She's an unusual ship, but beautiful. Serving aboard such a magnificent vessel would be a dream come true for any sailor. Some dreams turn out to be nightmares. Mind? Well, you win this time, Angelo. Did you hear about the Royal Medical Society being attacked by demons? How could they attack doctors on a mission of mercy? Demons really are heartless monsters. Or the demons just don't care. Have we considered that? Demons aren't like, oh, you're on a mission? For defeating the rampaging Swithling. Oh, chicken crest, here you are. Nope, got nothing left to go. Expedition's back. Come on, more wins.
Take a look at this.
Level 3. Oh, come on, ship. Let's keep going. See if we can unlock that new area. Hola, sir.
Did the Sylph J reach your men?
Yeah, they're scouting the checkpoints.
They're not back yet?
No, but they won't be long.
Let's rest for a bit. I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
We'll rest until the scouts are back then.
Are they back? Is that how that works? The scouts we sent were our very best. They know what they're doing. Security must be really tight if it's giving them a hard time. Or they're lazy. Took a break.
No way. You managed to get some? Shh, idiot. Not so loud. Behold, the finest drink there is. Ileana Red. If Benwick and the others find out we have it, they'll drink the whole thing.
Wait, you didn't tell them about it?
Of course not. Those guys couldn't care less what they stuff down their gullets, as long as it gets the job done. The subtle notes of this exquisite libation would be lost on those louts.
Well said. Now, I believe some Rucarella cheese would complement this Ileana nicely. We'll have to hide the bottle until we can get our hands on some.
Leave that to me.
Wow, talk about oblivious.
I just sharpened my blade. Mind if I test it on your tail? Of course I do. You're a monster to frighten monsters with, I tell you. Does he have his tail back? Or is it still just his little stubby? This way. Today's ended peacefully enough, at least. After I heard the storehouse burned down, I was afraid this place would end up like Heloise. I'm glad it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but there's still no explanation, is there? None. After hearing about what happened in Hellawes, I feel lucky to be alive. I mean, one building catches on fire, you're not gonna die. Whenever I try to fry up squid, it explodes on me. I'm just no good at it. This is a serious problem. I love fried squid.
There we go. Fully stocked and ready to sail.
Great. We set sail the moment the scouts get back. Stay here and be ready to go at a moment's notice.
Aye, aye.
There's no telling what'll happen at the Empyrean's throne. Be ready for the worst.
Is there something worse than being around you, First Mate?
Just be ready.
Aye, aye, aye. If anything goes wrong, send a Sylph J, and we'll come running.
Be ready for the worst, huh?
If the scouts take much longer, we'll need to try another tack. Something could have happened to them. I'm sure they'll be fine. Above the fire. Good to know. Oh no. What do you want?
I gave the boy an apple too. Aren't I the kindest girl alive?
Yeah.
An apple.
Would you like one? This time I want you to crow like a
No,
roo-
thank you.
Miss, are you really planning to fight Artorias?
Well, the boy did ask me so sweetly.
But you'd have no chance.
Are you defying me? Did the old man give you orders?
Not at all.
Then you're coming with me. If things get too hot, we can run. And if we die, then...
That's that. I know.
You're a quick one, little Bienfu. But I do hope you'll struggle as long as possible. I need you around for when I'm bored, after all.
Okay. If you're looking for the boy, he was walking in the direction of that pier up ahead. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to... I bought an apple with my allowance. You get an allowance? Maggie Lou is a lot more thoughtful than she lets on. Although she did take my apple away after I bought it. Oh. I almost feel bad for him. I hear the fellow that was guarding the storehouse is going to be harshly punished. What do you expect? He let himself be fooled and the whole place was destroyed. If the stuff in there hadn't belonged to the church, he'd be facing compensation charges too. Ah, nothing beats seeing the sun set over the ocean, even after all these years. Aye, whoever decided to call this world desolation must never have imagined such sights. Although it's true that terrible monsters roam under this painted sky. Terrible monsters. He's got that right. Hey, you're eating an apple. Surprising. You have 2 apples.
Is it good?
It's tart, and yet sweet.
No thanks. I wouldn't be able to taste it anyway.
Oh.
You sure like the sea?
I'm afraid of the sea. The waves, sharks, all this strange fish. But at the same time, it's huge and full of wonder. When I let myself think about what might be over the horizon, it's exciting.
My brother, he loved the sea too.
Your brother? Really?
He'd sit on the cape, just staring at it. I told him he'd catch cold in that ocean wind, but he never listened to a word I said. Your way of looking at the world is so much like his. I wish I'd bought him that compass. I wish we could have traveled together like he wanted.
The scouts are back, everyone!
Oh, perfect timing.
Laphicet, you know you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
I'm going with you, Velvet.
Checkmate.
I see.
We got him. Velvet's got him. He wants to join too. Alrighty, what do the scouts got for us? Give me the...
You say he was using a pendulum?
Aye, sir. And he blasted all the inspectors. I think he'd be a match for even the captain.
Thank you. I'll look into this for myself.
Hold it. What's going on?
The Exorcist inspection team was attacked by a pendulum-wielding Moloch.
The same type of weapon was found at the place the captain vanished from.
And so you think the attacker is the one who took the captain?
I don't know, but this can't be coincidence.
Ifrit is in the custody of exorcists. Why would they attack their own?
What will you do? One of your keys is running off.
I'm going after him. If they're already in disarray, causing more confusion will only benefit us.
Pandemonium! My favorite! Eisen sure picked an inconvenient time to run off, though, didn't he?
I can't blame him. He's got his own purpose.
So does that mean, hey, she can do her own magic stuff without being having to... Oh, look. Welcome to the White Turtles General Store. Wait, you're... Oh, we meet again. We need to resupply just like last time. Last time, so at prices like that, I'm sunk. Let's see what we got. Looking, nothing really what I'm looking for. Buy those, get you leveling up. Aha! Treasure chest. What we got? Life bottle. I'm almost kind of sad I've never needed one yet.
Wow, you're good, whoever you are.
I'm Eisen, the Reaper, and Ifrit's first mate.
A buddy of Ifrit's? Oh, this'll be too good.
So you are the one who took Captain Ifrit from us.
Oh yeah, that's the spirit, pal.
Eisen, calm yourself. He's a Moloch and he's against the Abbey. If we work together, we can pass the barrier.
Don't give me your peacemaking crap.
I'm settling this my way. Right here, right now.
Stay out of this!
I see. Well, two can play at that game. I'll handle this in my way. I'll beat you both until you're helpless. Then open that barrier.
Oh. Well. Our teammate's weaker, so we'll beat him up first.
Be quiet and help Velvet. Otherwise, Otherwise, she'll bite our heads off.
True. Forgive us, Eisen.
Yeah.
Feels kind of jerkish to attack him while he's fighting someone else, but, you know. Okay, stop beating on my face. No. Oh, that's one down. And shoot.
You're a treat, you know that? So, what's your plan after you punch through this barrier?
Kill the shepherd.
Damn, that's a new one.
She's dead serious.
All right. You won the fight. What do you want me to do?
Are you ready, my merry little Malakim? Now, line up before the barrier.
Oh!
Rest is up to you. I just want to see the panic on the Exorcist's faces.
Hold it. I still have questions for you.
That's enough for now, Eisen. If you persist, one of us will end up dead.
Who are you? Tell me.
Zavid the Whirlwind. A fighter, nothing more.
The barrier's gone. I won't stop you from going after him.
No. I walk with you. Besides, Melchior is still my surest link to Ifrit's whereabouts.
Could have saved a lot of trouble if you'd listened to me from the start.
If I had good judgment, I wouldn't be where I am in the first place.
Huh.
You really are a fool.
He's got a point, though. And at least he's willing to admit it. No experience, of course. Grants +1 maximum BG to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced. Provides the ability to trigger random burn-related skills. Holding RT while performing a switch blast will break soul conditions for the character switching in are fulfilled, will cause the incoming character to combo into a break soul instead. By skillfully using this to launch a counterattack, you may be able to gain the upper hand in otherwise disastrous situations.
They're all alive. Just unconscious.
A fighter, not a killer, huh?
Yeah.
Eisen, I'm sorry about earlier.
The fight, you mean? Don't worry about it. I'll hate you until I'm in the grave, though. A jest.
I didn't know what I should do.
It's fine to take your time to decide. But as with everything, the choice is ultimately your own. And if your choice leads to killing me, I won't complain.
'Cause you'll be dead.
Yeah.
But by the same token, it might end up with me killing you.
Yeah, I guess so.
I talk too much. That Zavid bastard's got me all riled up.
Yeah, something like that.